All right, so let's look at a little bit more of a complicated example of a greatest common factor that you're going to have or be able to do as we progress through factoring here. So I have an equation here, an expression, 5x times x minus 1 plus 3 times x minus 1. Well, the key is we're still going to factor a greatest common factor, and we have to look at these terms. So what we need to do is we need to look at this term here. Now remember, a term is the part that's going to be broken between the pluses and the minuses. And we have a term here. I'm going to ask, well, do they have anything in common? I'm not going to distribute or anything yet if I have to. I'm going to ask myself, do they have anything in common? And in fact, they do. They have this x minus 1 right here in common. That could actually be a greatest common factor. This x minus 1, because you're multiplying, that's going to be your greatest common factor. So my greatest common factor is going to be my x minus 1. So we're undoing multiplication. So we're going to have my x minus 1 times something. Well, I'm just going to write my first term, my 5x times x minus 1. And because we're multiplying, we need to divide by the x minus 1. Plus, I have my top 3 times x minus 1 over my greatest common factor, which is x minus 1. And I'm going to ask myself, does anything cancel? Well, when you factor a GCF, something will always cancel. Your greatest common factor will cancel. Eventually, you will be able to do this quick enough where you won't have to write this out, and you'll just be able to jump right to the last step where we have x minus 1, my greatest common factor, and what's going to be left is 5x plus 3. And now you have factored the greatest common factor, something a little bit more complex. Hi, I'm Mr. Buzzard, and these videos are supplemental instruction for my students. If you found the video enjoyable, make sure you click the like button and click subscribe, as well as the bell for notifications to receive future videos on high school mathematics.